On the stage today, and I mean that literally, we have Daenerys, we have Cersei, we have Jon Snow, we have Tyrion, to name but a few, all very much on the edge of something disastrous happening.
The mood is somber. It's, you know, world leaders uniting and disagreeing about how the world should be run.
It can go south very quickly, and that's the brilliant part of the sequence, because you know how quickly things can turn on this show.
It's a potential powder keg. So no matter what's happening, no matter who's meeting who, the potential for things to completely explode is always there.
The Dragon Pit is probably one of the most essential sequences in all of Game of Thrones.
Tyrion and his posse, they know they're entering a dangerous place, and they know they're taking a risk coming here.
You have 60+ hours at this point of main characters who you are really invested in, and it's enjoyable to put people together who haven't been together before and see how they would react to each other.
It's people becoming aware of the smallness, I think, in their nature. No matter how much they fight each other, there's a bigger threat to life than just who's on the throne.
You can say to anyone, you know, this disease is coming, but until you can show them evidence, they won't get past their own smaller problems to fight the big problem.
These things build over time, you know. It takes 70 hours to get to this point. It takes 70 hours for the story to allow this scene to happen.
There's a momentum that's up now which doesn't stop. So that's really exciting.
It's incredible because I am the new kid on the block. And I've seen these guys for 6 seasons now. And then all of a sudden being part of the scene, I think this is going to be one of the scenes of this season.
The Dragon Pit epitomizes the central challenge of Season 7, where we have, I don't know, a dozen of our principal characters all in the same place, many of whom haven't seen each other since a very dramatic incident years before between them. So that scene was incredibly tricky to write and incredibly tricky to film.
You want to be able to service all of these characters, and that was tremendously fun to plot out.
Conflicts between people, friendships between people, which ones you wanted to highlight and which ones that you're gonna have to let fall by the wayside.
You have, you know, it seems like dozens of little mini scenes. So we had to find great moments and character interactions and story for all of these characters.
It was just so much fun to write for all these guys together. It kind of forced us to really explore what the different tonal variations were in those reunions.
You know, it's trying to keep an eye on what they're all there for. I mean, they're all there for a reason, which is to discuss the possibility of an alliance and whether that's even possible with these people who have so many reasons for hating each other and so few reasons for trusting each other.
Welcome, my lords.
For Pod to see Tyrion, I mean, that guy was the most important person in the world to him. He was the only person who'd given him a chance.
I'm glad you're alive.
There's something very sweet in it. And amongst all the big stuff, the small stuff still happens as well, and that's what adds to the texture of the show. I think that stuff's never forgotten about.
What's in there? Fuck off.
There's a really wonderful moment where Brienne spies the Hound, and she realizes that she has to sort of apologize, maybe for nearly killing him, maybe. But she also brings to him the news that she knows he wants to hear, that Arya is alive and Arya's home.
Oh, that was a relief. Yeah, of course. And a concern, is she all right?
Who's protecting her if you're here?
The only one that needs protecting is the one that gets in her way.
And then it turns out